Let's discuss the origin of each Marvel Rivals character. Today, let's talk about Storm, Dreamy Dew. Very few mutants served on both Arakko and Krakoa. Storm was one of them. She was on Arakko, a city near the Great Desert of Mars. She started to feel something. It was a ripple in time. Her extreme senses could feel it before it got too large, but it was growing quickly. She had no idea what it was, but her sense of time slowed down. Her heartbeat, the rain falling, everything was slow. Then everything sped up. Millions of bugs flying in the air, trees sprouting to 200 feet tall, falling over and evaporating back into the soil. She was seeing things super quickly. There weren't actually a million bugs. There were just bugs from all time in front of her. Arakko and Krakoa both appeared before her, and they started to merge. The towers on each of them lined up. Then she heard psychic screaming from both cities. Krakoa stood on Arakko, 1 foot in each world, witnessing the wind flying past her as the cities were warring with each other to determine which one would exist. Storm realized what she could do. This was a storm across all of time, and if it's a storm, she can control it. Controlling the weather came naturally to her since she was a kid, but this would take focus, and all of time was trying to distract her. She had to push all distractions out. The time storm was forcing the two islands together and creating a new reality around them. She realized the currents of time flowed in a pattern, and she followed it. Space-time flowed through Aurora's eyes, and a million timelines were in front of her, but she could not look at them. The storm was trying to stop her from doing that. The lives of everyone on Krakoa and Arakko were at stake, and only she could guide them. She avoided the tremulous paths that had violent winds and went down the smoother ones instead. Gradually, she channeled the time storm, separating the two islands, when two questions entered her mind. Who had caused this? And how were separate realities overlapping and destroying each other? She would need to seek out answers later. Right now, she had to place her homes into reality. As she did, she felt crystals rain from the time storm, powerful shards. But what did they do? That's when she noticed that she was standing on Krakoa. How? What just happened? She was just standing on Mars a minute ago, now she's on Earth. And where, or better yet, when did she set down the island? She had to go inform Xavier about what she's experienced. Magneto, too. While the goals of both men were similar to her beliefs, she aligned with Xavier a little more. That's when she sees mutants stepping from the forests, scared, confused, upset. No matter where they came from, Krakoa or Arakko, Earth or Mars, past or present or future, they all looked to Storm for guidance, and she would not let them down.